We have offices in Ethiopia, Kenya, Tunisia, South Sudan, Sudan, DRC, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Mali, Sudan, and Somalia. So we are a big employer in Africa, in fact. And we are implementing projects on behalf of the United Nations system. So for example, some of the things that we are doing is building roads in DRC. So last year we completed 300 kilometers of road for access for rural populations in DRC. Also last year we created 12 schools in South Sudan, for example. In Liberia we bought ambulances and other equipment for the government. So we have a lot of activities in Africa and therefore also a lot of interest in engaging in a forum like this. So we operate in around 34 countries in Africa, and of course we are employing people there locally. What we are very interested in, if you look at the perspective from an African view, is to engage with local companies. So when we do projects in these countries, we very much like to hire both local employees but also local companies that can then, for example, do the construction of a school together with us, do the construction of a hospital together with us, and so forth. So we are looking for companies in all these countries to partner with to actually conduct projects on behalf of the developing community and on behalf of donors. For example, the Danish government that supports programs in Mali and so forth, and then we conduct these projects for them. So this is the perspective from an African project implementation view. We are also interested in having more people actually employed at the United Nations and also at UNOPS from Africa. So when I recruit for personnel, I often look for candidates coming and interested in working in Copenhagen for the United Nations, because we lack highly skilled people to support our operations on the ground. So this is also the perspective that I can provide, that we are looking for talented individuals that can make us even better and do more meaningful projects in Africa. So I think I will leave it to that with the introduction. I am the Deputy Director for Partnerships, and that is the global functions, and partnerships for us is partnerships with governments, other UN organizations, but also private sector companies, for example. So, yes.